Welcome to Uncle Cell's Program in a Nutshell, Volume 2, Legs, Calves and Core. This format of training is beneficial for strength, endurance, hypertrophy, weight loss, and all-round well-being. So guys, by now we should recognize what we see here. This is our progressive periodized programming schedule. It's divided into our weekly progressions, subdivided into our sets, our fatigue point, otherwise known as rep ranges per exercise within the sets, our rest periods between the exercises within the circuit, and of course our rest periods between the sets within that circuit. We'll also find our exercises and their variables here. Very important, of course, is our circuit tempo. But guys, if you want a more in-depth overview as to what's going on here, please refer to Uncle Cell's Program in a Nutshell, Volume 1. As the glute max is our primary hip extensor, this is a fantastic movement pattern to get the engagement. Make sure to engage the glute at the bottom end of the movement, thrust through the line to a neutral spine at the top end. Not hyperextended. This is a fantastic movement for proprioceptive and stability activation. Focus on neutral knees and feet through full range of movement. Make sure to keep arms elevated on bottom end range of movement. As always, be sure to use the stability technique with moderate intensity weights. On the heavier weight groups, resort to standardized squat format. Key posture for this particular movement pattern: neutral neck, hip, knees, as well as feet. Keep the bars close to the shin line towards the bottom end range of the movement. Engage the glute complex on the transition. Be sure to use the glutes as the primary extensor through the line into neutral spine at the top end of the range of movement. Power through the range of motion to the top end of range into full hip extension, making sure the glute max is the primary driver. Full hip flexion of opposite limb with dorsiflexed ankle to close the chain. Be sure to decelerate on the return to bottom end range of motion. Draw abdominal in, stabilize hip through transition from left to right leg. Breathe through the movement pattern. Engage, do not brace the core. Be sure to bend knee at bottom end of range. Extension through ankle, knee and hip into neutral spine position, using the glutes to thrust through the line to top end range of movement. Focus on the activations: glute, then hamstring, and back for full extension. This heel toe movement is sufficient to activate front and back tibialis. Be sure to keep a small knee flexion through the full range of movement, and be sure to push the pressures through the ball of the foot as well as the heel to the range of motion. Slow controlled deceleration to bottom end of range to power out through full plantar flexion to top end of range. Be sure to protect the knee joint by slight flexion in the knee throughout the full movement pattern. Neutral alignment of the body with dorsiflexed ankle on elevated foot. Counter rotation from the core. Draw abdominal in. Stabilize hip. Breathe comfortably through movement pattern. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and watch the rest of the videos in the 5-day training split series, Progressive Periodization Training. And don't forget, we only have one life. Squeeze it like a lemon.